Yo, what's going on, guys? Cultimush back at it with top 5 best PC hardware deals of the week. As always, some great deals this week, so let's get right into this with number 5. Number 5 is the Western Digital Black 1TB hard drive. On Newegg right now, this is $74, and there is a promo code that I will leave in the description box down below that knocks off another $9. You'll be getting this GPU for only $65, which is an excellent price. So if you guys don't know, the green drives are energy efficient, the black drives focus on performance, and then the blue drives are a median of those two. The black drives are typically the most expensive, usually going for around $80 to $90 for a hard drive like this, but right now on Newegg, you can pick up this 1TB WD black for only $65, which is an excellent price. Considering that WD blue drives that are 1TB typically go for around $50, getting a WD black drive that's 1TB for only $15 more is a pretty good deal. And I know for most of you that are looking to build higher end PC, if you do want to get a mechanical drive, usually people do look for the WD black drives, but they are usually a bit expensive for the mechanical drives. But right now on Newegg, $65 is a really good price. Moving on to number 4, we have the G.SKILL Ripjaws V Series 8GB, two 4GB sticks. This is DDR4 RAM, and it's only $30. That's just a ridiculous price for DDR4 RAM. Usually, DDR4 RAM is a bit more expensive than DDR3 RAM, but in this case, the DDR4 RAM is just as cheap as the DDR3 RAM. There's not much more to say about this. It's 8GB of RAM, but the price is ridiculously good. If you are building a Z170 machine, $30 for 8GB of RAM is a ridiculous deal, and I would highly recommend to cop this up as soon as you can. Moving on to number 3, we have the Razer BlackWidow Ultimate Stealth. This is the CLG edition, available on CLG's official website, and I believe CLG just won the Spring NA/LCS playoffs. Do not quote me on that. I don't follow League of Legends as much as I used to, but I did hear about that. So putting a keyboard on sale right after your team does pretty well in the playoffs is a pretty good idea. Regardless, I know most of you guys don't care about that, but the fact that you can pick up the Razer BlackWidow Ultimate Stealth for only $90 is a sick price. Typically, this keyboard goes for around $120, and at that price, I know a lot of you guys stray away from keyboards like this. But for $90, the Razer BlackWidow Ultimate Stealth is a really good option. I have a BlackWidow myself, and I've really loved it for the past few years. I don't have the Ultimate Stealth, but I really wish I did, especially for a person like me that does record videos. I think you guys are going to like this keyboard a lot, and for $90, this is an excellent deal for a keyboard. The only unfortunate thing is if you're not a fan of CLG, this keyboard might be a little off-putting, but regardless, I think most of you guys can definitely look past that. Moving on to number 2, over on EVGA's official website, you can pick up the EVGA GeForce GTX 750 Ti. Now, this is a B-stock model, which essentially if you buy a product like this, all you're going to be getting is the graphics card. It's pretty much buying a used product, and right now, the GTX 750 Ti, the B-stock model, is only $80, which is an excellent price for this graphics card. Yes, I know the fact that it is a B-stock product might off-put some of you guys, but my rationale is this. If you're in the market for a video card like the GTX 750 Ti, I think a lot of you guys will be pretty stingy with your money, and you're okay with buying a used product if it means to save a couple bucks. In this case, you can pick up the GTX 750 Ti for $80. This is a GPU that typically goes for around $100 to $110. I think that 20 to 25% off easily justifies buying a B-stock product. And the GTX 750 Ti is still a very capable video card even in 2016. If you're looking to play lower-end games like Counter-Strike, League of Legends, Dota, the GTX 750 Ti will do just fine in those games, but you can also play higher-end games like Fallout 4 at medium to high settings and still get 35 frames per second. It's by no means the ideal PC gaming experience, but for $80, it is going to give you a suitable experience to play some games on your PC. Finally, for number 1, it is the ASUS GeForce GTX 970 Strix. You can pick this up over on Newegg for $320, but there's a 3% off promo code, which will be in the description box down below, and there's a $20 mail-in rebate. If you use all of that, you'll end up getting this video card for $290, and it doesn't stop there. You also get a free copy of The Division. That is a game a lot of people want, and to get it for absolutely free is a very nice addition. Even if you don't want it, you can sell it to somebody else for $30 to $40 at the very least, and recoup some of the cost for the video card. So in most cases, either you're paying $290 and getting a game that you want to play, or you're paying $250 to $260 for a GTX 970, and that is a killer deal. And I probably don't have to talk a lot about the GTX 970. I've done several benchmarks of my 970, that's the EVGA model, on my channel. It's a video card that's held in very high regard. At 1080p, it does very well. If you do play games at 1440p, you will struggle on some of the higher end games. At 1080p is where you're going to be getting the ideal gaming experience with the 970. 3. However, as I've mentioned in previous videos, Nvidia is rumored to release new video cards in the coming months. So if you guys think you can wait it out, it might just be a good idea to wait until Nvidia releases their new GPUs. We still don't have an official release date for those, and I know a lot of you guys don't want the agony of waiting all the time. So if you do want to pick up a 970 right now, the ASUS GTX 970 Strix for $290 and with a free copy of Division is a really good deal. So that's gonna wrap up the top 5 PC hardware deals of the week. Let me know if you guys pick any of these up. If you have a request for a future video, also leave it in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.